Hello once again. This is the second part of 2D arrays, okay? This is the second part of 2D arrays. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Code with Imita. So, when it comes to two-dimensional arrays, we should be able to display our two-dimensional arrays in this format, okay? That's I don't want to say the purpose of 2D arrays is to display in a table format, but yeah, you can also display in a 2D format for what you call this single arrays, but I'm not so sure about the logic and stuff. I've never tried it out. So 2D dimensional, sorry, two-dimensional arrays um are best when it comes to displaying certain scores or numbers or names in a table format. Okay, great. If you remember correctly how we displayed, okay, let me just run this since it's the same code. This is how we displayed the 2D arrays, the elements inside the 2D array. Okay, this is how we displayed it. Okay, now I want us to display that using a table format. Okay, first and foremost, using a table format, we'll have to remove ln, basically print line. So the difference between print line and print, okay, you remember how it displayed at first. So removing print line and putting print will make it to be like that, as you can see. Okay, perfect. So let's just make space here so that okay, perfect. So we want to display this using a table format. Okay, so we will have to say here system.println. Not okay, so the reason we are putting this here is because every time the inner loop iterates, okay, it's going to exit every time. If it's done iterating, okay, the iterations are all done, it's going to exit and go to the outer loop. Okay, so in the outer loop we just want to create, or rather we just want to have a code that will make each and every iteration of the inner loop to skip a line. I hope I'm audible. I really hope that's audible. Check. I want to show you what I mean. Without this, this is how it prints out. But with that, I want you to look at this. That's how it prints out. Okay? So I want you to understand that with the system.out print line, I don't want to say you're telling the compiler or something, but basically each and every iteration for the inner loop, every time it exits, okay, here's the best example. This line right here is an iteration. Okay, since this guy is 3, this is 1 2 3. So after this 1 2 3, the iteration is done. Okay, so it's going to thingy, it's going to exit and go to the outer loop. So if, or rather when it exits, it comes to line 30 and it comes across this code. So we are telling it, okay, we want you to skip a line. Basically, that's what we want you to do, is to skip a line. So after it does this, it comes back here, then it comes here, then this is displayed. After this is done, it comes out and comes to line number 30, skips a line, goes back here, then display this guy. So I want you to um know, I don't want to say the purpose, but yeah, line number 30, I want you to know what line number 30 does. Okay, when it comes to displaying um in a table format, you should always have that guy over there. Okay, let's just make it pretty now. Okay, let's make it pretty. Okay, okay, let's make it pretty. Let's make it pretty. So we have what we call, oh, sorry. We have what we call slash T. Oh, sorry. We have what we call slash T. So what basically, okay, let's run this and see the difference. So did you notice the difference? So you know the key on your keyboard, tab. That's basically slash, that you see the slash T and the key on on your keyboard, tab. They basically do the same thing. Okay? They basically do the same thing. Slash T and the tab key on your keyboard, they basically do the same thing. Because without this guy, you saw how it displayed. Okay, perfect. So we want to say these are scores. Okay, should I go deeper, or let me see. Okay, no, I believe that's okay. Let me see something. Let's just run this. I want to see. I'm not sure. Okay, perfect. I think that's just perfect. Yeah, that's just perfect. So scores, as you can see, yeah. So that's basically displaying using um using the table format. In this case, we are using two-dimensional arrays. So two-dimensional arrays are best for displaying in a table format. Yeah, yeah. So this is part two of what we did. This is part two of what we did, and I believe that's all for now. You can change the data type to a string, display names and other stuff. So I want us to know how to add. Okay, not add, but to get the total of all the scores. Okay, let's jump into it. I want us to be able to get the total of all the scores using this guy. Okay, so okay, perfect. um let's come here. Total is plus that max x and max y. Okay, so okay, max that and that. Okay, let me not do it here. To get the total, I want us to do it here. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. So let's just come outside here and say, um, okay, I want us to print this out and see something. So here is the total. Okay, let's just do this. Total. Okay, just to confirm this is right, I want to quickly grab my calculator and manually add this, guys, and make sure I'm not doing wrong things. Okay, 87, 23, 45, 87, and 24. So the answer, oh, sorry, something is wrong. 24. So the answer really is 413. So that's how you get the total of all the scores. Okay? Of all the scores. I believe I'm done with this. I'll leave the issue of getting the total of each row to you guys. It's not hard. It's literally not hard. You just do this. You copy this guy. You come here. Do that. Then, of course, you will then take this guy. Copy this guy. Come here. Or rather here. Paste that. And let's run this. Oh, sorry, let's just remove that guy. So it gives you the total of each and every row, as you can see. For the first row, the total is that. For the other row, the total is that. So that's how you calculate the row of each and the score, or rather total of each and every row. Thank you for your time. See you next time.